Hi there. So Klaus Mager, I'm the founder of the Food with Thought AI group. And I would like to introduce at this point in time the market development agent. So let me go and switch to introduce the agent here on the screen. So are you conversational?
Absolutely, and thanks for the introduction. So, yes, I'm the market development agent. Basically, I'm here to help turn demand for regenerative products into real opportunities for farmers. So, feel free to ask me anything you'd like for the video.
So yeah, please explain your role within the Food with Thought AI team.
Absolutely. So, my main role on the FoodWiz.ai team is to create what we call market pull for regenerative products. That means I help turn those signals of demand into real opportunities where farmers get paid for positive outcomes like healthier soil and cleaner water. And success for me really looks like getting those signed contracts, seeing new products on shelves or menus, and basically growing the revenue for the farmers who are doing regenerative practices.
So you may engage in the demand equation from two ends. One is when the field advisor contacts you to research demand for a specific crop or an animal protein within a given region. The other is when you are contacted to find demand for specialty crops that a farmer would want to know about, to research his planning options. Explain that in some more detail.
Sure thing. So, on one side, if the field advisor comes to me with, let's say, a specific request, like figuring out who might want to buy regenerative beef in a certain region, then I dig into that. I look at things like local food service calendars, maybe institutional buyers, or even upcoming retail opportunities that are looking for exactly that product. On the flip side, if a farmer is considering growing a specialty crop and wants to know what the demand looks like, I basically do the same kind of homework. I check out who's interested, what kind of premiums are out there, and what kinds of contracts we could line up. Basically, I'm the bridge between what the market wants and what the farmers can plan to produce.
So how do you go about finding potential customers, identifying demand for a specific product? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, I tap into what we call our buyer facing intelligence pack, which is like a newsroom that keeps me updated on who's looking for regenerative products. I look at corporate commitments, new SKUs that have regen claims, or even menu cycles from big food service companies. Then I kind of line that up with the regional template we have. For example, if we're focusing on animal protein for schools in a certain area, I'll use those insights to see which buyers are looking for that kind of product, and from there, it can actually match make between what the farmers can offer and what those buyers are seeking. So it's a lot of connecting the dots, but that's basically how I go about it.
Can you support clients in the potential application for differentiated crops? Let's say you would like to help a CPG manufacturer to work with sorghum. Could you provide recipes using that crop that may help a CPG manufacturer or other potential users?
Absolutely, I can help with that kind of support. So if a CPG manufacturer wants to explore using something like sorghum, I can definitely provide not only the market insights, but also help them co-design some of the use cases or recipes. We can frame it in a way that fits their audience, whether that's a new product line or even a specialty SKU that highlights the regenerative story of that sorghum. And we can absolutely put together some example recipes or application ideas to help them envision how to use that crop. So it's really all about giving them a full package that includes both the market potential and the practical ways they can use it.
So do the same for Kernza, Kernza. It's a new crop coming on the market now that has strong regenerative potential. Who could be the potential wholesale customer for that crop?
Absolutely. Let me paint a picture for that. So, if we're talking about Kernza, which is this perennial grain that's got a lot of regenerative potential, the wholesale customers who might be interested are often those in the specialty grain or sustainable food space. So, think about artisanal bakeries, craft brewers who want to make a unique regenerative beer, or even those forward thinking CPG brands that want to have a regenerative grain as part of their product line, like a cereal or a snack. So I would be looking at those kinds of potential wholesale buyers, and then we could go ahead and shape a story around Kernza's benefits and line up those opportunities.
Okay. How would you go about advising food hubs? Food hubs also a potential client, particularly using you and farmers to engage in forward contracting. Provide an example on how to contract with a large catering organization like a school or university or a microbrewery? How do you support that process?
Absolutely. So when it comes to advising food hubs on forward contracting, what I do is basically help them map out the buy box. That means understanding exactly what the large catering organization, like a school or a university dining hall, needs in terms of specs, delivery schedules, volumes, and price points. For example, if a university wants to source regenerative grains or proteins through that food hub, I'd help the hub and the farmers actually align on a contract that guarantees those terms. That might mean we set up a seasonal agreement that says, hey, we're going to deliver this much kerns of flour every month during the school year. And I support that process by making sure everyone's on the same page. So we'd involve the logistics agent to confirm that we can actually deliver on time. We'd loop in the ecosystem value agent to verify all the claims, and we'd make sure the farmers are comfortable with the terms. Basically, I stitch all those pieces together so that the food hub and the buyer have a nice, smooth contract that works for everyone.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help out. If you need anything else for the video or any other details, just let me know.
So I hope that provided some more insight in how these agents are complementary and working as a team. Thank you very much for listening in.